Well, Bitcoin is trading above 90,000 this morning. The cryptocurrency spiking as high as $93,000 following the election of Donald Trump. The rally has since cooled off slightly, but the perception of Trump as a crypto-friendly president has fueled broader confidence in the sector. Here with more, we've got Ric Edelman, Digital Assets Council of Financial Professionals, founder and author of The Truth About Crypto. Ric, it's great to speak with you. We were just talking about the importance of the Treasury Secretary pick. To what extent do you think this Bitcoin rally could be dependent on who ends up being that top name for Trump?
Good morning, Madison. Good to be with you. You're exactly correct. If Trump doesn't deliver on the promise that he has laid out, then you will see this crypto rally become a crypto rout. There is no question that Bitcoin's incredible rise since the election is all because everybody's excited that Donald Trump is such a strong crypto supporter. He made it very clear during the campaign that he'll do everything possible to foster and develop Bitcoin and broader digital assets. If he doesn't deliver on that by appointing a pro-crypto Treasury Secretary and a pro-crypto SEC chair, then you're going to see this rally end as fast as it started.
Which is different from the stance that he took on crypto during the first time he was in office. So as we're thinking about what needs to shift as well in the broader tenor from Washington, D.C. as a whole, because it sounds like there is more acceptability to crypto that has come forward, whether that be either from a come to Jesus moment or because of a real swaying of realizing that, okay, we need to ultimately put this out there and a messaging out there to engage with voters. One way or the other, crypto is going to figure out a way to innovate, and the broader community is going to figure out a way to innovate and add more value. And so what are the actual policies that could be enacted that would add more value to the asset as a holding? And even as we've gotten off of the utilization, make sure that there's still opportunities for crypto to still be some sort of utilized currency as well.
Brad, you're exactly right. Whether or not the policies are favorable, crypto will do just fine. It's a global asset that trades 24/7. The United States cannot kill it. It can hinder it. It can slow it down, and that's proved by what you've seen under the Biden administration and Gary Gensler at the SEC. But if the administration is favorable, and Congress is favorable, what you're going to see is legislative clarity. We have had a situation where Gary Gensler and the FDIC and other federal agencies have impeded the ability of banks to engage in crypto. They can't custody crypto. They aren't able to even open bank accounts for crypto companies. This has been a real challenge for the crypto industry to do business if it isn't able to engage with the banking community. So new laws and regulations that make it clear that banks are allowed to engage will basically open the doors and eliminate the obstacles and inhibitions that have been pervasive over the past 5 years. So that's what the crypto community is expecting. They're looking for legislation and regulation that provides clarity from a tax perspective, a custody perspective, a regulatory perspective that allows institutional investors and most importantly the banking industry to participate as freely as everybody else.
Ric, we started with a lot of the risks to this rally, but what is your base case for where Bitcoin is going?
My base case is that the Trump administration is going to deliver on the promises. The president will honor his expectations that he's laid out for everybody. And we're going to see Bitcoin over 100,000 by the end of this year, only in the next month or so. By the end of 2025, I expect Bitcoin to be north of 150,000. And by 2030, Bitcoin will be more than 420,000. That's a 5x roughly increase from today's pricing.
As we think about the amount of investing and the flows into crypto that you're anticipating we could see, what does that look like relative to, past emergences from crypto winters, if you will?
Yeah, the flows will be astonishing. As exciting as Bitcoin's rise has been since its inception, we really haven't seen anything yet because we largely haven't seen institutional engagement. Most Fortune 500 companies are not engaged. Most hedge funds are not yet engaged. Most endowments and pension funds are not yet engaged. Family offices, sovereign wealth funds. We are going to see an incredible increase of engagement. And even if it's a low single digit asset, in the portfolio, that will represent hundreds of billions of dollars of new money flowing into Bitcoin. And because the supply is fixed, any increase in demand has to translate to a price increase. And that's why I and many others are expecting to see six-figure, and some are even arguing for seven-figure Bitcoin prices within the next 10 years.
Ric Edelman, founder of the Digital Assets Council of Financial Professionals. Great to have you here with us. Good to catch up, Ric.
Thanks, Brad.